Hello everybody, my name is Verex and welcome back to another Thief fan mission. This one is called Ashcome House and yeah, we're going to play it and then do a little review of it. It's I think it's a shorter mission, which is fine with me. It's a shorter video and I'm actually recording this early morning before work because I just kind of felt like it. So it kind of works in a lot of ways. So I'll read the briefing from the website and then we'll get in there. So Ashcombe House is one of the smaller estates in the city. Though the Ashcombes are certainly well off, they never splurged on a grand residence, and it seems they're perfectly content with their modest family home. Little is known about the house's interior. Only through the usual tavern gossip picked up from chatty Ashcombe servants did you learn that the estate supposedly holds three particularly valuable items: a famous painting, a golden serpent bracelet, and a diadem said to have been in the Ashcombe family for generations. I'm not really sure what a diadem is. I remember. A small estate, a manageable number of staff and guards, and the promise of worthwhile loot. What more could you ask for? Especially since your landlord never forgets to come knocking. It's the usual, get loot to pay rent, which I don't mind at all. I actually quite like these heist missions. That's why I'm doing a few of them. We'll do some other kind of like ones later on, but for now, yeah, stick to the basics. You even hired a couple of goons to dig you a tunnel into the garden. Okay, getting in shouldn't be the problem. Everything's ready, so what are you waiting for? All right. So as usual, we're playing it on expert. Let's see. So yeah, there's definitely a difference. So there's bound to be plenty of loot worthwhile. So 2,000 loot. Painting the Silent Light by Corvillin is somewhere in the house. Your fence is desperate to get his hands on it. Okay, there's talk of a serpent bracelet made of pure gold. It's gone missing. The staff are already searching high and low. Okay. Where's the other thing? There's supposed to be three. Everything's done. Get your way back out. You're professional. Don't kill anyone. A family like the Ashcombes is bound to have a few gems. Oh yeah, the diadem. All right, some kind of gem. Okay. Alone should be studied with a few. So it's some sort of piece of jewelry or something. Collect gems worth 200 gold. Or maybe it's gem. I don't know. Anyway, well, so play an expert. Difficulty on easy is half the loot. The painting. And get out. Through the sewer path. Is that the same on here? Through the sewer path. Okay. Alright. Cool. Okay, we get to pick equipment as well. We've got 500 to start with. You think he'd pay his rent with that, wouldn't you? But never mind. So we start with whatever this is. Probably a hint, maybe. We've got our lockpicks, 5 broadheads, 3 water arrows, and a sword. We've got 500. We won't need the healing potion. Moss arrows are rarely used. We could use a flash bomb, can't we, for emergencies? I don't think a moss arrow's worth that. So we could just get all the water arrows. But we can. But then that leaves us with 50. Oh, maybe I can just get 2 of these. Okay, mind you, I can't. That is a waste because I can't kill anyone. But I can use them to distract. And maybe there's, frog beasts and stuff in here as well. Hello, Ratty. Okay, let's read these. Boss, the tunnel's done. Was a hell of a job digging through the ground around here, but we pulled it off. It runs straight to the hedge area next to the house. Air's bad down there, but hey, you wanted quiet and comfortable. From Joss and Brew. Okay, we also had something else. What's this? Seen plenty of houses in my time. I think that the author's French, so this is coming through as like a translation. So I don't know what that means, but lavish places, palaces, twisting manners, and reeking merchant blocks. But Ashcome House, that one's of a quieter sort. Not much gets out about what's inside that box. Just scraps of gossip picked up from servants in local taverns. 3 things said to be of interest: the life of the painter, the silent night. Okay. Right, the serpent bracelet. It's gone missing. The diadem. Locked up tight like anything that sparkles, but no locks have been built that I can't find a way past. I'd be surprised if there weren't a few more valuables stashed away in that place too. Cool. We've got a map? No map. Okay. And the air's bad, obviously it's how we got in. I guess it's just gonna go straight to the hedge. Yeah. Subtle. No one will ever know that we've been here. Oh, so we're in some kind of maze already. That's cool. It's not a maze. All right, so just looking at, you know, because I try and like think about level design as in how people live here. Right? Why would you have a path that goes to nowhere? Like if this was like there's absolutely nothing in this area. Like if there's some seating maybe, like a hidden garden, but hey. All very dark and very quiet. That's how we like things. Right, we're gonna get anywhere? Okay. Okay. Right, it is a maze. Okay, that kind of works then. If yeah, okay. I mean, can we even get to the? Seems like we should. If I can find something to, like a box or something. I'm gonna get quickly lost, aren't I? Awesome. Well, we should explore the maze thoroughly first because it seems like a good place to keep loot, maybe. Hello. Well, that was easy. So that's the diadem, I'm guessing. That's the serpent bracelet. Okay. It's lost. Okay. Well, I found it in, like, what, 30 seconds? So they weren't looking very hard. Well, that was... Okay, that's good. And that's 300 loot instantly. We need 2,000. So that's a good start. That's a very good start, actually. Again, I'm just hugging the right wall here. Dead end. Frantically right-click on everything, just in case. I don't know why there'll be a secret door in the hedge, but you never know, right? I mean, that's like it's never happened before. Whenever I'm like right-clicking furiously on walls, it reminds me of playing Daggerfall. In those massive dungeons, which could have a secret door anywhere. Okay, we'll get our first. I'm gonna go back in, but that's a nice looking house. Yeah, right, look at that. That's pretty nice. But we're gonna go back in because we got time, and I might find another. Another bit of loot somewhere. You never know. I'm thinking maybe not, but. Imagine like if you were playing this and you hugged the other wall and found your way out straight away. Okay, I don't think we're going to find anything, are we? And you thought, oh, I'll just go to the... I found my way out, I'll go to the manor. And then you kind of go into the manor, forget about the maze, and then where the hell is this bracelet? I can't find it anywhere. Okay, so yeah, I think... I mean, it's not a massively challenging maze, which is good, because you know that can be frustrating when you're trying to get loots and stuff, and you know trying to get on with things. Not that I want to rush, but you know. Make absolutely sure. I hope we you know, from the manor we get to see this from the from above. Yeah, okay, so it just leads here. Now I'll just... Yeah, let's see if I can... Yeah, it's not going to let you... It's not going to let you get to the top of the hedges, which is fine, because, you know, if you think about it, they're not exactly solid. if you dive into a hedge, it doesn't support your weight. It kind of crumples around you and you get scratched and things living in it crawling all over you. So yeah, makes sense. So as far as I can tell, that's everything from the maze done. Okay, let's give that a save actually. Good time to do that. It's a nice looking house. Like, it's not that modest, is it? So there's a guard right at the front door there. Just about to see him there. The guard there as well. I think that's an archer. Have we got anything else? Just what I bought, I guess. That makes sense. Yeah, so he seems to be... see that? Scroll. Mr. Mallard, I've given up on the search for the bracelet. If it's really somewhere in the hedge maze, the weeds have swallowed it by now. Without a torch, you're more likely to find likely to twist an ankle than find anything useful. I'm a gardener, not a treasure hunter. Okay, so that's a little hint, if you haven't already found it, to that it might be in the hedge, which is cool. But no, wait. We're gonna get our first bonk of the mission. You got a key on you? Yes, you do. Just a key. Plain old key. And the bushes here. Right. That's good. Ah, this is the main way in. Cool. Yeah, so you'd think that the doesn't have to be, but
is that you?
Whoops! I got on. I was distracted by thinking about the.
Strange. I thought there was something there.
No. There really was. If you're getting through here, I guess there's a path there that might lead to the main entrance, but this looks like the main entrance down here. I wonder. Wait, I'm trying to crouch here and I can't. You know what I'd really like here? Moss arrows. I don't want to risk that. I think the other guy around here might be easier.
No.
So I can get behind him. Side entrance here. Now we can see the other side of the house as well. No arrows to loot. You can just stay there, mate. So we found 3 ways in currently. That's kind of cool. These aren't real windows.
Hello? Just rats again.
Yeah, all those rats, man. Right, there is an entrance here, but it seems like the main entrance is round to the side of the estate. Like the entrance to the estate, which it's just a personal thing for me, but I think it, you know, usually you get the entrance leading to the front of the house. Doesn't have to be though. Okay, well, I do have a key. So this entrance leads... Okay, so little like cloakroom place here. Electric lighting, not good. Yeah, okay, that's kind of cool. Put your little cloakroom here under the stairs. I like that. So I'm wandering around there. I always feel like it's best to start in the basement though, you know? Because you start at the bottom and work your way up, and at the bottom you find all this stuff like maybe the power, right? You can turn the power off. If I can get in. FT lock. That makes sense though, right? Yeah, I'm hearing the whirring of electricity. You know what? I might I can't touch any of that, at least at first glance. Which is a shame, but the thought was there, right? And the thought is there about, again, well, there you go. There's a moss arrow, so I can maybe do the thing with the guy at the front, but I don't know if there's any need. But, you know, yeah, there's power in place of the sun generator. Which, again, I like, you know, a bit of thought there. That thing there. So, yeah, so, yeah, and that's kind of cool. There's moss growing. A bit damp down here, right, in the darkness. Cool. Just to check, there's absolutely nothing I can... It seems like, you know, this, right? I should definitely flick that. And these. Like, I'd almost prefer those two not to be there, because it's like, yes, you could. If you, there are levers there that you could pull to disable the generator and make the... plunge the place into darkness, but we're not going to touch them because that would be inconvenient for people up there. Now, okay. Interesting ceiling. It's this brilliant. Thanks. Yeah, freaking ladders. I don't like this white texture. It seems just like a you know. Yeah, she heard that. Like a void, right? Doesn't seem to have any like depth or dimensions to it. Yeah, okay. Could have moved a bit further forward there. I suppose I could do that again. How is she gone? Uh-oh. Okay. Someone definitely comes in here. I'm a bit nervous. Oh. I think I got startled by my own footsteps there. Kitchen notes. Don't forget. White bread from the bakery on Upper Street. Land not yesterday's again, please. Oh. And not yesterday's again, please. Okay. 2 dozen eggs. Nutmeg, cloves, black pepper. 3 bottles of white wine for the sauce, and 1 for me. No one's looking. Fruit for dessert. Berries, if there are any at the market. Note from the master of the house. The reception on Friday is important. Everything should be. Okay. I like it because it's... I had an idea there about... Because this doesn't seem to be important, right? But because this is kind of... There's nothing on this page. You might not see the second page and turn it over to see something important, right? Wasn't the case there, but that could be a thing. Alright, this is dark. I'm going to wait here for a little while. I'm sure there was someone else moving around here before. It wasn't that that maid. Mind you, I instantly start moving, don't I? A lot of doors. Is this loot? Oh. I don't know if it's my footsteps. Hmm. You seem suspicious. Yes, that's right. Investigate further. Turn around soon. 3, 2, 1. Now? No. Soon. I'll be ready to pounce. It'll be sudden. Don't just stand there forever, mate.
Oh, what was that?
Okay, not quite as smooth as I wanted, but yeah, it worked. It's fine. You can get to know her. $740 loot, and there's plenty in there. Can I get through there? Tease. Right, so I've just come from down there. Okay, there's a guy sat there. Yeah, I might come this way actually.
Come, what's that?
I think I can get in here, you know. Yeah. A lot of doors, a lot of small rooms, which I think is good. And that's more realistic, actually. Lord Reginald Ashcome, Ashcome Estate, Upper City 2. Okay, my dear Lord, it was a pleasure to welcome you recently to the exhibition. Your eye for art remains unmatched. The still life of silent light is a true masterpiece. I trust it has found a worthy place in your salon. Salon? As for the family diadem, should your family ever consider presenting to the public, my gallery would be most honoured to host such a treasure. An heirloom of such distinction should not remain forever hidden in the darkness of a safe. So now we know it's in a safe, and that was a really nice way to tell us where it is without just blatantly telling us where it is, you know? Cleverly done. So if I pick you up, you are unconscious body. Okay, sometimes it gives them names. This is nice. Very nice little... That plant was a lot louder than I expected. Study. A little, what is this? Like a little lounge. Oh. Just trying to make it. Okay, fine, I screwed that up. Yeah, so it's pretty nicely decorated. I'm gonna say it, I might regret it, but I don't think we'll have any trouble finding the loot requirement. Okay, there's that. rocking. Oh dear. Well, there's a guard out there, isn't there? Feel much better taking care of him. I'll drop a save. It's been a while. Yes. Oh. Yeah, 1700 loot. We're good for loot. We are doing fine for the loots. So, there might be a few areas we haven't been yet. Does this lead outside then? I think it will. And then we can have a look at the layout of the ground floor. Yeah. I know Americans call it the first floor, and I actually agree. It's the first floor you walk into, but, you know, the Brits are like, no, it's ground floor, then the first floor. I'm like, but it's the second floor. But it's what it is. So I'm actually with America on that one. But anyway, so the ground floor. So this is yeah, the kitchens. Oh yeah, and then you'd pass stuff through here to the dining room. That's kind of cool. I like that. The main entrance is here. It's not very grand, but you get this little vestibule thing. Hanging coats up here. These stairs. Yeah, and then you get into basically these rooms. So you get a little study. No, the study's here. Can I take that? No, okay. Yeah, this is the sort of like study library place, right? So you get a little lounge here. And then this is like the living room, where you sort of chill out by the fire and stuff. Family room if you like. You can play some card games, board games there and stuff. Maybe some chess there. Hello. But yeah, they're cards. And here's the dining room. So that's a really nice little layout. I like that a lot. Yeah, and you get the servants' entrance here. And then the dining room has some French doors out to, you know, a patio. Which then leads to the garden and the maze. So yeah, I can definitely see that, yeah. It's a shame the windows aren't actually windows. That would have been nice, so you can crawl in the window as well, but it's not like there isn't multiple ways in. There doesn't seem to be multiple ways to get upstairs, like you have to get upstairs from here. As far as I can tell, unless there's a balcony or something I missed, because I don't look up very often. By the amount of footsteps he's making, I can tell that he's maybe suspicious. No, maybe not. No, he's stomped away. Oh, there's more. We can turn the light off in here. Brilliant. Right, I'll just wait here for him to come back. While I'm here, you know. Little bedroom, got everything you need. Little desk, little wardrobe. Hello. Don't go down there. That's really inconvenient, mate. He seems quite active, so if I wait and then just to come back. But yeah, you know, some drawers, little side table. Nicely furnished, this level. Oh man. We have to go after him. Otherwise he might just suddenly appear, right? Where the hell has he gone? He might find a body. Which doesn't matter.
What was that?
You're gonna come back upstairs? Because it's not like the objectives is, you know, don't be seen, leave no trace. It's just don't kill anyone. And I guess Return to the Sewers is just where we started, so I mean that makes sense. Oh, that's why they said the air's bed down here. It's a different key, isn't it? Yeah. So it'd be nice if the keys were definitely labeled differently. I mean, they are all literally keys, and it makes no sense for me, Garrett, to know what they're for, right? You get this key, and it's like, oh, that's definitely for the back door key or whatever. Oh, the Quintus gets around, doesn't it? Yeah, so there is a balcony up here, but I don't think there's a way to get up here from down there. The wall is pretty well high. I can see how I'm going to call myself Garrett. I don't know who I am. But, you know, Garrett couldn't get over this. You know, I'm not sure about the tunnel thing. You know, you could have maybe got on top of the wall with a rope arrow before the mission, right? Drop down into the garden, and then find a way out. Like hiring goons doesn't seem like Garrett's. You know, to dig a tunnel doesn't seem like it's a minor little thing, Garrett's. But I don't know if I am Garrett, right? Though the rent needs paying, right? That's a typical Garrett trope. Anyway. I'm just here to make sure you sleep soundly. You're welcome. Everyone's asleep. Everyone snores. Reginald. I haven't been able to find the serpent bracelet anywhere. Might be in the garden. So that's two things pointing to the garden in case you miss it. But I'm not certain. If Henry's been playing with his what? He's returned it at once. And one more thing, don't trust Sir Denon. All this talk of public interest in our diadem, oh, it could be Spanish, I don't know, does not sit well with me. That's the guy who wanted to have it for the museum thing. Oh, hello. Okay, just thief things, right? Ah. Have I got the key for that? I got a separate key. Is that the one? Nope. And I highly doubt. No. Well, now we know where it is. Excuse me, Mom. I'm just going to throw you on the floor. To make sure you don't have a... Okay. Yes. He might be in here. Oh yeah, she might have had it around her waist or something. Kept it on her when she was sleeping. Okay. Okay, so now I have the loots, which is good. I'm always a bit worried about that, but I haven't got the gems yet. Is that separate? Oh, wait, it'll be in the loot thing, won't it? Gems 50, yeah. We need to get that diadem, I think. But it's always a worry of mine to... Oh, there's gems 150. That works. Yeah, not have enough loot to finish a mission. It almost happened with Lord Shabby. I was so close to getting to the end with just short of the required loot. That would have been most annoying. Okay, different wing now. Oh, hello. Yeah, well, it's gotta be done. Always check it as well. Nowhere to wash your hands though, unless that's in here. Yes, it is. Okay, and that's a shower. Yeah, it's shower. Okay. I always wondered. Maybe someone can tell me in the comments, right? Why? I get the separate toilet, okay, right? But shouldn't the sink be in the toilet? Because currently when the toilet's separate, the toilet's in its own room, which I understand. Then you always have to leave this room with dirty hands. You got to open this door. Then you got to open this door with dirty hands to wash your hands. Why not put the bath shower separate? Because when on earth do you have to use a bath / shower and the sink? Like, I guess when you're, in your morning ablutions, but surely you would want to... Yeah, I just don't get the separate toilet thing. I just don't understand it. Okay. So this floor, I really like the small rooms. So you've got, yeah, like a balcony here to enjoy wine on. You know, you can listen to some music and chill out type thing. Yeah, it's a nice little study area. And then you seem to have 3 bedrooms currently, right? You've got this one. I think this is the main one currently. And you got a little, I guess, guest bedroom here as well. Got a little walk-in wardrobe. Guess that's supposed to be. Yeah, that works. And then the plumbings, we'll call it, here. Yeah, which leads out to another balcony. Cool, okay. Let's give it a save and wander up this way and see what's up here. Bit of a mood shift. Right. Lady Evelyn once again suggested that the golden serpent bracelet would be safer locked away in the vault. I told her that at this rate we'll soon have more locks and silver spoons in the house. She hardly ever wears the thing anyway, and it's now gone. Whether lost or stolen, I cannot say, but the whole house will be turned upside down before this is over. As for the family diadem, it stays in the safe. I keep the key, as always, securely in my chest, and no one is getting into that anytime soon. This chest here. This one. I guess not that one. It's more loot, though. Oh, hello. You could easily overlook that. Well, if you're me. Okay. I almost overlooked that, right? That's what I meant to say, but I'm gonna socialize it to make it seem normal that I missed it. Almost. Is it this chest? With this key? That was a different noise. And now I've got another key. So I got key, key, key. Alright, I think I have the key to the vault there. But we will have a look around here. Healing potion. More arrows in case I wanted to kill everyone. Which I maybe do. But, the game won't let me. Don't kill anyone. I'm like, okay, fine. Or to all guards, orders from Sergeant Doyle. Patrol the West Garden is to be conducted regularly. No excuses. No access to the master's bedroom after 10 p.m. without the butler's escort. Don't touch the paintings in the drawing room. No dusting, no straightening, nothing. Violations will result in night duty in the cellar. Well, that doesn't sound too bad. It's a bit redundant now, but... Shush, 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 shush. What am I, 5 a day? Sounds like a horse. I think we're done? Nope. Maybe we are. Nope. I knew there was something. I'm sure I can hear.
You've messed with the wrong man!
Well, that was... I thought... Well, I had just saved. I'm like, why didn't that work? I don't know. Like, a flash bomb could have been used to get away from him, but I couldn't explore at my leisure. Okay. This top floor is a bit weird. Because we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This guy's maybe the guard captain or something. 6, 7, 8, 9 beds for servants and guards. And then a little place here where they can relax. And another place here where they can relax. I feel like they should be at the basement. Rather than the top floor. Maybe it's just me. You know, I like the small little rooms, right? It's in here, isn't it? Yes. All the loots. 2,708 loot. Return to the sewers. Okay, we're done. I don't think there's anything else I need to look at. Let's just return. Everyone's been knocked out. I think I've been everywhere. Yeah. There's plenty of like, you know, toilets everywhere for people. That's kind of cool. Where was the oh yeah, there we go. Now it's got to find our way back. It's nope, not that way. We'll find it eventually. It's just a matter of time. Yeah, this is the right way. Oh, hello. Okay, good. Okay, this is. Do you want, can I leave? Hmm. I'm gonna go straight. Duck here and then go. There we go. Okay, that was a little annoying, a little junky, but I guess thief things right. Hello, Ratty. Yes, I'm back. Oh, you're happy to see me. You're happy to see me. Oh, adorable. Let us check the statistics. Yeah, I missed 100 loot somewhere. But yeah, pick it. Pockets picked 3 out of 4. Yeah, okay. That was. I'd say pretty complete playthrough of Ashcome House. Okay, on to the review. It's exciting, isn't it? So, I mean, yeah. That was obviously a small basic mission. I went into that knowing it was a small basic mission. I think the maker set out to make a small basic mission, so that's all fine. So, you know, gameplay. Yeah, I thought it was solid. There was nothing really wrong with it. Like we couldn't get I don't know what I was going to say there. Like at the very end, we got stuck going into the tunnel, right? Very minor things. Like the technical side of it, right? It was fine. Right? I didn't really get stuck on anything. There was nothing. There was no bugs. There was nothing like, you know, really wrong with it. Like I don't make levels myself currently. I don't know like the, you know, just daft little things like, so I'm the technical side of it is stuff that's in the game that kind of shouldn't be there. Like the pendulum of the grandfather clock going really quickly. Like I don't know whether that's the mod maker's fault or it's just these things, right? You know. But I mean, it was fun. The level design was really good, actually. Yeah, that the house is well laid out. There was a lot of thought to it, you know, about how things worked. Like the only thing I would change is that it seemed like I would have put the top floor, like the third/second floor, at the in the basement, because that's where all the servants are and that's where the guards are, and I think that would have worked better because the basement was just there as a way in. Then you can move up into the kitchens, which worked. But I think it would have been better if that was where all the you know, guards and servants kind of hung out, and then moved up into the house through the kitchens and various others. So the top floor would be where the bedroom, you know, the main bedrooms are. That's the only thing I would really change, you know. Yeah, otherwise, like the inside was really, I thought the gardens were quite sparse, you know, like the maze was kind of pointless. Like I know it was where the necklace bangle serpent thing was hidden, and there was plenty of hints to that. But yeah, I felt that there should have been like more like where you dug up from the sewers. There was no need for that. I think you could have, you know, maybe like say had him on the wall to start with, like he's got up there, drop down, and then find a way out, which could have been through the main entrance or another way, you know, rather than the hired guards to dig a tunnel through the sewers. It doesn't seem very Garrett to me. Minor thing type thing. So, but yeah, so you know, level design, gameplay, stuff like that. I enjoyed that. I give that a 2. Yeah, that was solid. I enjoyed that. Atmosphere, so immersion, lighting, environment. So yeah, so environment isn't really level design. Level design is sort of how things is laid out, whereas like the environment is how does it feel? Like, do I feel like I'm in the place that the that we're trying to portray? You know, do I feel like I'm in a house? And I think I did. I think I did feel that kind of thing. You know, so it was pretty immersive and the light, yeah, I thought the lightings was fine. You know, you could turn the lights on and off, and so yeah, again, the atmosphere. If I could give like I don't want to give like 1.5 sort of thing, so I'll give it a 2. If I'm going to like from a 1 to a 2, I'll give it a 2. But yeah, the originality, I'll give it a 1 because it's a heist, right? There's nothing wrong with that, you know. Like a 1 is there's a plot, and I don't think the maker was going for originality. There was nothing in the actual level that we hadn't seen before. There was just some garden servants, you know, and but it was kind of nice to see some notes around what was going on with people trying to get the diadem and stuff like that. So that was kind of nice, but nothing to really push it, into a 2, which is getting towards. Yeah, I hadn't seen that thing kind of thing, but there was some thought into it. So yeah, the final score for that is a 5, which is not bad. 5 is average. 5 is it's absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I enjoyed it. But there was no like wow moments. There was nothing that made me go, oh, that was actually really clever type thing. But equally, there was nothing that made me go, oh my god, I hate this. I want to stop playing. Took me out of the environment, that kind of thing. So 5 is basic. Yep, enjoyed it. Perfectly fine. So yeah, all good. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Until then, thank you very much, and until then, take care and toodaloo.